Nobody get me sleep around here.
Mama! Mommy!
I said shut your trap, Molly! Stop shoving the poor kid. She ain't doing nothing to you.
She keeping me awake, ain't she?
No, you're keeping us awake.
I am not.
You are too! You think you're Jack Dempsey, don't you?
Oh, you're looking for a knuckle sandwich.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Now they're fighting and I won't get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Pipe down on ya. Go back to sleep.
Mama. Mommy.
It's all right, Molly. Annie's here.
It was my mama, Annie. We was riding on the ferry boat. She was holding me up to sail the big ships. And then she was walking away waving. And I couldn't find her no more. Any place.
Blow. It was only a dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock.
Annie, read me your note.
My note? Again?
Please.
Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again. Ugh.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We will be back to get her soon.
We have left half a silver locket round her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you'll know that she's our baby. Oh my goodness, now they're laughing.
All right, do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out?
Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again, but you're lucky. You really got them.
I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano. He's sitting paying a bill. Betcha they're young, betcha they're smart, that they collect things like ashtrays and art. Betcha they're good, why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, maybe.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, July.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Duffy.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Tessie. Betcha he reads, betcha she sews. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're strict, as straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby? running away.
Oh my goodness.
My folks are never coming for me. I gotta go find them.
Annie, you're crazy. Miss Hannigan will catch you.
And lock you in the cellar again.
I don't care. I'm getting out of here. All right, going now. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Annie.
So long, Dumbo, and good luck.
Aha! I caught you. I always hear you, brat. Always hear you. Get up. Said get up.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
There. Now, what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I am not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they loved me and that they were coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. Must have got stuck in traffic. You in here. Get up. Get up. Move it. Get up. You. Put them things away. It's medicine.
You must be very sick.
Boo!
Boo!
Oh, for this one, shenanigans, you'll scrub them floors and strip the beds for the laundromat.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Then you'll get down on your knobby little knees and clean this stuff till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yes,
Miss Hannigan.
Get to work now. Oh, why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
Static treated.
We get tricked.
Static consent.
We get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock rolling home.
Cotton blankets.
Stand up, wall.
Empty bellies.
Stand up, fool. It's a hard knock life.
Don't it feel like the wind is always howling?
Don't it seem like there's never any light?
Well, today don't you want to throw the towel in?
It's easier than putting up a fight.
No one's there when your dreams ignite you creepy. No one cares if you grow or you shrink. No one drives when your eyes get red and weepy.
From the crying you would think this place to sing. Oh, empty belly life, fun smelly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see.
Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he?
No one cares for you, a smidge, when you're in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. You'll stay up till this soul shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Yank the whiskers from her chin, jab her with the safety pin. Make her drink a Mickey pin. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get the bag. Get to work. I said get to work. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you. A smidge like good and honest foolish. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well, doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out. Get her out. Your days are numbered. All right. Breakfast.
Hot mush?
No, you aren't getting hot mush this morning. You're getting cold mush. Yay! And after your mush, you will go to your sewing machines. We have an order of dresses you will finish today if you have to work straight through to midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Line up. Line up.
Laundry man.
Morning bundles.
Good morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not.
Morning bundle.
Oh, yeah. Aggie, listen, I'm running behind. I'll see you in January.
Oh, come here, you big handsome brute. Want to know what I'm getting you for Christmas?
What?
Egg Foo Young in Chinatown for 2 on me.
Egg Foo Young for Christmas?
All you can eat. So, what you getting for me?
Well, do you remember what I got you last year?
Nothing.
Good. You're getting it again.
Get out of here with your laundry.
All right. I'll be seeing you, Aggie, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas bundles.
Hark the herald angels sing, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
Move. Oh, you call this place clean, Annie? It's a pigsty. Where's Annie? Annie! Where is she?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just went with Mr. Bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles! Police! Police!
No more hard knock life for Annie. Lucky kid, she's out. They're free.
Running free in NYC.
Then she finds her folks like that. Mom and Dad ride off the bat. Lucky duck, she's got away.
But we're gonna have to pay.
Gonna get our faces slapped. Gonna get our knuckles rapped. It's a hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
It's a hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
It's a hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
It's a hard knock life.
Help! Help! I'm stuck!
Hard knock life.
Apples, apples, get your apples, 2 for a dime. Apples, apples, anyone? Two for a nickel? Anyone? Apples.
There's a dog over there.
Good. There's supposed to be a bunch of them running wild over 14th Street. Come on.
Hey, there's one they didn't get. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Aw, poor boy. Did they hurt you? They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too. But don't worry. I ain't gonna let them get you or me. I'll take care of you, and everything's gonna be fine for the both of us. If not today, then, well, the sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may.
Little girl, come here.
Yes, officer?
That dog there. Ain't I seen him running around the neighborhood? Ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh no, officer. He's my dog.
Your dog, huh? What's his name?
His name? His name is Sandy. Right, that's it, Sandy. I call him Sandy, you see, because of his nice sandy color.
Nice sandy color, huh? Okay. Let's see him answer to his name.
Answer? You mean when I call him?
Yeah, when you call him. By his name. Sandy.
Well, you see, officer, I just got him and sometimes
Call
he
him.
doesn't... Okay. Sandy, here, boy. Sandy! Sandy! Come on, Sandy! Sandy, Sandy! Sandy! Come on, Sandy! Good Sandy! Good old Sandy!
Okay, maybe he is your dog. But the next time you take him out, I want to see him on a proper leash and with a license. Or else he goes to the pound and they will put him to sleep. You understand?
Yes, officer, I understand. On a proper leash and with a license.
Now get out of here before you catch a death of cold in this winter.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Hey, I need some more wood for the penthouse.
Penny, give me a hand over here.
Yeah, sure thing, beautiful.
Ah!
Come on, why don't you leave us alone, you lousy little... Oh, Sophie! Is this junk ready yet?
Patience.
Oh,
patience.
patience.
Make way for John D. Rocket.
How'd it go today, Al?
7 million people in this city, and you can't sell one round here.
Excuse me, folks. Excuse me. Did any of you leave a red-headed kid at an orphanage 11 years ago?
Oh,
Ladies and gents, dinner is served.
Ladies first.
You hungry?
Nah.
Okay.
But my dog is.
Here, kid. Eat your fill.
Thanks, lady.
Hey, kid, what are you doing out alone at this time of night?
I'm looking for my parents. They're lost.
Lost? How long you been looking for them?
11 years.
Now that's lost.
Kid, it's time to give up.
No, I'm gonna find them.
Now that's something I ain't heard since 1928.
What?
Optimism.
Optimism. What do we got to be optimistic about? Look at us. Life is a nightmare.
Well, you gotta have a dream
Trains rattling above your head every night.
to wake you up from your nightmare.
Empty pockets
At least you got pockets.
for raising fingers.
Lucky you got them empty pockets.
Newspapers for blankets.
You can read in bed.
Kid, you should have been a politician.
Yeah, you should have run against Roosevelt.
Hey, listen to this. Former President Herbert Hoover said today in an interview, though I was in no way personally responsible for the 1929 stock market crash, I'm filled with sympathy for the millions who were left ragged, hungry, and homeless.
Hungry!
Homeless! Today we're living in a shanty. Today we're scrounging for a meal.
Today I'm stealing coal for fires. Who knew I would steal?
I used to winter in the tropics.
I spent my summers at the shore.
I used to throw away the paper.
He don't anymore.
Herbert Hoover for really showing us the way. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover. You made us what we are today. Prosperity was down the corner. A cozy cottage simple too. In this new heaven that you gave us, yes, we're turning blue. They offered us a Smith and Hoover. We paid attention and we chose. Not only did we pay attention, we came through the nose.
And everybody said a chicken.
Yeah. But Herbert Hoover, he forgot. Not only don't we have a chicken,
You ain't got the pot.
hey Herbie,
You left behind a grateful
grateful nation. So her hats are off to you. We're up to here with admiration.
You think you like a little stew? Come down and share some Christmas dinner.
Ho, ho, ho!
Be sure to bring the missus.
Bring the missus to the other turkey for our stuffing. Why don't we stuff him? We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way. You dirty rat, you're a rat, you made us what we are today. Come and get it, Herb.
Oh, we'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover. Oh, we'd really like to thank
Good evening, officer.
Yeah, evening. All right, move along. All you bums out of here.
They're not bums.
We're tearing this junk pile down. Now!
All right. That's all the fresh air you get for the month. What?
You know your favorite shiny satin souvenir pillow from Coney Island?
Yeah.
Molly threw up on it before.
What do you got there? What do you
Nothing,
have?
Miss Hannigan.
Oh, what do you have?
A dead mouse, Diddy!
Little girls, everywhere I turn I can see them. Little girls, night and day I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on my ear, but I'll admit, no man has a bit. So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little teeth, little cheeks, everything around me is little. If I wring little necks, surely I would get an acquittal. Some women are ripping with diamonds, some women are ripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls.
Hey, you cheated! I did not. You did
How I hate little shoes, little socks, rocks in each little bloomer. I'd have cracked years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on the freckles. Some night I'll straighten the curls. Send the flood, send the flu, anything that you can do to let a girl. Pick up your kid, Pepper.
Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O pudding, yum, yum, yum. Jell-O tapioca pudding, yes, sirree.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove. That because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over. That romance can live at 35 and after.
Oh, merciful God, I hope so. Yeah?
Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yeah.
We found your runaway, Lieutenant Ward from the 17th Precinct. You.
Annie!
Oh, thank you so much, kind officer. Children, guess what?
What?
There's hot cocoa and ginger snaps for you in the recreation room.
What recreation room?
Shoo, go. Not you. Thanks so much, officer.
Yeah, we found her down in one of them Hoovervilles down by the docks. She had a mangy mutt with her, but he got away.
Oh, you poor pumpkin. You out there in the freezing cold, just that thin little sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thanks so much, officer.
All in the line of duty. And you, don't let me ever hear you running away again from this nice lady.
Oh, she's not.
Good evening.
Good evening, officer. Now, I'm gonna have your head. The next time you walk out that door, it's gonna be 1953. Oh, you'll pay for this, I promise. Get up. So, you glad to be back, huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. So what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
For what you've done, I could have been fired. Had the New York Board of Orphans in here sniffing their noses around. Oh, you will pay for this, I promise. Sit. Stay.
Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm Grace Farrell.
So?
The New York City Board of Orphans suggested that I drop by and speak with you.
Yeah. Wait just one moment. I can explain everything and see it wasn't me. It was Annie and Mr. Bundles and she got away. And I know, I should have called Mr. Donatelli and not the cops, but it just
Miss
was always...
Hannigan, I assure you, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wait a minute, sister. I get it. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need no beauty products, so get out.
Miss Hannigan, I am not peddling anything. I am private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver Warbucks? The Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Warbucks.
Love the hat. Come sit.
You know, I read in Mr. Winchell's column that Mr. Warbucks is the world's richest unmarried man.
I wouldn't know. I don't read Mr. Winchell. Now, Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays in his home.
An orphan?
Yes, an orphan.
You're sure you wouldn't rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. It's a joke. What kind of orphan did you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi, capital M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-I, Mississippi.
And cheerful.
Shut up! And how old?
Oh, age doesn't matter, really. Say 8 or 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect. Oh, and I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
Redhead, 11-year-old? Nope, we don't have anyone like that around here.
Well, what about this child right here?
Annie! No, you wouldn't want Annie. She's a drunk. And a liar. She's a drunk and a liar.
Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Now, Annie, come here, Annie. Would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' home?
I'd love to. I'd really love to.
Now hold it. Get here. Now you can have any orphan in this orphanage, but not Annie.
Why?
I just told you.
Miss Hannigan, I assume this has something to do about all that business with the laundry bag and the police. Maybe I should call Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans.
Sign it. Fine. I'll sign it. You know, I'm really an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you'll get.
It's Annie I want.
It's Annie you'll get.
Oh, boy.
Now, if you'll just go get her coat, I'll take her right along.
Coat? She don't have no coat.
Fine, then we'll buy her one.
Oh, boy.
I'll take you down to Bergdorf's and get you a nice warm winter coat.
I'm getting a coat.
Come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside.
Oh, boy. I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Hey, kids. I'm getting out for Christmas. All right, see ya. Bye, kids.
Bye, Annie.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. And season's greetings.
Yeah. Season's greetings.
Someday I'll land in the doghouse with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of
Oh, good afternoon, Miss Fowler.
Good afternoon, Drake. Everyone. Miss, has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, miss. His plane from Chicago landed at 3:30, so we're expecting him any minute.
Do you really live here, or is this a train station?
Yes, dear, we really live here.
Oh, boy.
Mrs. Greer,
Yes, miss?
has a carpet been put down in the dining room, Mrs. Greer?
Yes, miss?
And has the Steinway been tuned?
Yes, miss?
Everything is in order, miss, and Mrs. Pugh has prepared his favorite dinner.
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes.
And
Baked Alaska.
fine.
It will be nice to have Mr. Warbucks home.
Yes, 6 weeks is a long time.
Yes, miss.
Now, everyone, could you all come here, please?
Quickly, everyone, quickly.
Everyone, this is Annie. She'll be with us for the next 2 weeks for Christmas. Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
Gee, I sure love my new coat, Miss Farrell.
I'm glad, dear. Now, what do you want to do first?
The floors. I'll scrub them. Then I'll get to the windows.
Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't?
Of course not. You're our guest, and for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Now, Cecile will pick out all your clothes.
Green is your color. No, what do I think?
Your bath is right by Mrs. Greer. Annette comes in to make your bed.
No, it's not my thing.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
The swimming pool is to the left.
Inside the house? Oh, boy.
The tennis court is in the rear.
I never even picked up a racket.
Have an instructor here at noon. Oh, and get that John Budge fellow piece of mail.
Yes, miss.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away.
No need to pick up any toy.
That's okay. I have Gunny anyway.
No finger will you lift, my dear.
We have but one request. Please put us to the test.
I know I'm gonna like it here. Used to room in a tomb where I sit and freeze. Get me now,
Holy cow!
could someone pinch me please?
Ow!
She didn't mean it. We've never had a little girl.
We've never had a little girl. We've never had a little girl.
I'm very glad to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wish is our command. We know you're gonna like it here. Welcome.
Been gone 6 weeks. Where the heck is everybody?
Sir.
Hello?
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
Good to be home.
How was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. Took 17 hours and we only had to land 8 times. Well, first things first. Did the painting arrive from Paris?
Yes, sir. They're just about to hang it now.
Ah, yes. I don't think so. Grace?
Yes, sir.
Messages.
President Roosevelt called. He wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him in the morning. Anybody else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Oh, nothing too important. What did Marco want?
He didn't say.
Wait a minute. Huh. Perhaps I could learn to live with this thing. Hang it same place.
Mr. Warbucks, I'd like you to meet the orphan.
Mrs. Pugh?
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
And baked Alaska.
I won't be eating dinner tonight. I've got far too much paperwork to do. I'm sorry.
Wonderful.
And Grace, I'll need you for dictation.
Yes.
All right, everyone, it's great to be back again. Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
And Grace, if you could grab your notebook and meet me upstairs. Who's that?
This is Annie, Mr. Warbucks, the orphan who will be spending the Christmas holidays with us.
The orphan. That's not a boy, and orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so
Well.
I chose a girl.
I suppose she'll do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
Your last name, child.
Oh, I'm just Annie, sir, Mr. Warbucks. I haven't got any last name that I know of.
So just Annie, huh?
Just Annie.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Babe Ruth?
Oh boy, sure. Who's Babe Ruth?
Well, I couldn't be happier that you'll be staying with us for Christmas. Grace, we'll begin with the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... what do we do with a child?
It is her first night here, sir.
It is. Annie, your first night, huh? Well, I suppose we should do something special. Why don't you have a seat? Yes.
A movie!
Oh, you like to go to a movie?
Gosh, sure, Mr. Warbucks. I'd love to. I mean, I've heard a lot about them, but I've never been to one.
Never.
No, sir.
Well, we'll have to change that. And nothing but the best for you. You'll go to the Roxy. And ice cream soda at Rumpel Myers and a handsome cab ride around Central Park. How does that sound?
Golly.
Don't worry about the shipments. We'll take care of it in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Instead, you'll take her to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Aw, gee.
What's the matter, Annie?
Nothing, sir. It's just... Aw, gee.
No, child, what is it? You don't want to go to the Roxy?
No, I want to. It's just that... Well... I thought you were going to take me.
I'm afraid I'm far too busy.
Aw, gee.
Annie, you see, I've been gone for 6 weeks. I'm making a bit of an inspection tour of my factories, or at least what's left of them after this darn depression. And when a man's running a multi-billion-dollar
Oh, sure.
business...
I know. That's okay, Mr. Warbucks. I understand.
Well, thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Bernard Baruch is calling.
Oh, good. Hello, Barney. Yep, got in about an hour ago. No. Detroit and Chicago. Barney, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factories shut down. My factories shut down. Well, you're darn tootin'. If I'm not making money, no one's making money. Well, darn it, Barney, if your pal Roosevelt doesn't do something drastic, well, he's got to come up with a new plan, a new strategy. Yes, I'll talk to you about it. Well, why don't you come over tonight? We can go over the... Barney, better make it tomorrow. Yeah, tonight, I've got a date to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11!
My mistake, she's 11. Good night, Barney. Drake!
Yes, sir.
Coates?
Yes, sir.
Grace, you'll join us, of course.
Yes, sir.
Will you be wanting the Bentley, sir, or the Duesenberg?
The Duesenberg.
Excellent choice, sir.
You know, second thought, she's been cooped up in an orphanage. No Duesenberg, we'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Yes, it's only 55 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Smell that? Marvelous. Fifth Avenue bus fumes. There's no air like the air in New York. You don't realize how much you miss it. The whole darn city, till you've been gone for a while. Oh, it's like the man said, after New York, every place else is Bridgeport. NYC, what is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC, I go years without you, then I can't get enough of cab drivers answering back with language far from pure. Enough of Frankfurters answering back, oh brother, you know you're in NYC. Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I'm sold again on NYC. Come on, slowpokes, we've got to get to the Roxy before the prices go up. NYC.
The shadows at sundown, the rooks that scrape the sky.
NYC.
and a mayor 5'2". No other town in the whole 48 can I compare with you. O-N-Y-C. You make them all postcards. You crowd, you cram. You're still the champ. Amen for NYC. The shimmer of Times Square,
The hopes, the peace, the light.
you may say that I'm square, but here I come alive. The city's bright as a pretty arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rains.
To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things.
NYC, the home of the charming. By bus, by train, you can explain their use for.
Just got here this morning. 3 bucks, 2 bags, 1 tea. NYC, I give you fair warning. Up there in lights, I'll be. Go ask the Gershwins or Kaufman and Hart, the place they love the best. Though California pays big for their art, their fan mail comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse, that's way up high. Tonight, the why not? It's NYC.
NYC, your standing room only. You crowd, you cram, you're still the champagne man for
Immediate seating. There is immediate seating.
Popcorn. I haven't had popcorn in a while.
Okay.
Give in. Don't fight. Good girl.
Good night.
Sleep tight. In NYC.
Come on, Mom will kill us.
And now, CBS Radio brings you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter, Faye, is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago.
No, Carl, don't go back to Chicago.
But no sooner had Carl left town than Dr. Andrew.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Farrell, you're early, only a week. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
Oh, on the contrary, Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie, and Annie is having the time of her life.
Oh, how nice.
Yes, they're practically inseparable. They go everywhere together, to the Roxy, the Stock Exchange. Oh, and guess where they had lunch yesterday?
The Waldorf.
The Automat. And she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off.
Never?
Never. Now, Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but these have to be signed.
Hey, that's mine!
Signed and returned to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Well, Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that, guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her.
Oh, what? No fair!
How nice. How wonderful. So let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbucks' kid, the daughter of a millionaire.
Oh, no, no, no. The daughter of a billionaire.
Billionaire?
Yes, and Mr. Warbucks asked me to drop by in person to let you know that Annie won't be coming back here again, ever.
Ever? My. Would you please excuse me for one moment? Of course. You got any more wonderful news?
I told you about the coat, didn't I?
Yeah, you told me about the coat.
Well, good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oops. Ooh, pardon me there, Blondie. How you doing, sis? Long time no see.
Never raise it, just
So, they finally let you out of Sing Sing?
Hey, I got 6 months off for good behavior.
Yeah, really? What was it this time?
Oh, some old geezer from Yonkers said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Why do you say that?
Because the rooster swindled him out of $1,100.
Ha Lil.
It's true.
Hey, sis, I want you to meet a friend of mine from, where are you from?
Jersey
City, Miss Lily St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you love her, sis?
Oh, yeah, I'm nuts about her. Hey, Rooster, do me a favor.
Sure, anything.
Get out of here and take the St. Regis with you.
Come on, Aggie.
Oh, can it? Are you looking for another handout?
No, I got $80 coming to me in the mail on Thursday. All I need is a pin to tide me over.
Not even a nickel for the subway, Rooster.
Come on, Aggie, you're $5.
$5. Gotta laugh. With all that big talk, you're gonna be living in clover.
Look around. This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Hey, I'm on the city. Steady salary, free food, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing how I'm doing.
Lousy.
Hey, how the two Hannigan kids ever end up like this? On the skids? I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us a lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rulebook.
You stack the aces.
You load the dice. Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice? easy street, where you sleep till noon.
Yeah.
She'd repeat, easy street, better get there soon. Hey, who was that blondie I bumped into a little bit ago? Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire.
No, the billionaire, you dumb hotel. She works for him up at his mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Warbucks don't live up on no Fifth Avenue.
He don't. Where does he live?
Easy street, easy street, where the rich folks play, where they play.
Play all day. Woo!
Move them feet to easy street. When you get there, stay.
Shut up!
Hey, what blondie want?
Oh, brought me the wonderful news that Annie, one of the orphans here, is getting adopted by Warbucks. She's gonna have everything.
Crummy orphan living in the lap of luxury. It ain't fair.
No, it ain't fair.
It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4 while she gets Warbucks.
The little brat.
It ain't fair that this life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady,
To get more bucks.
instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something cheap.
Where does that put us?
Tell her.
Give you one guess.
Yeah.
Easy street, easy street. Annie is the key.
Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree. Woo!
Easy street, easy street. That's where we go. Now, That's where we go. Yes, 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 Mr. President, I'll grant you that Barney Baruch and I are not exactly standing in bread lines yet, but well, no, I'm not asking for your help. I've never asked any man for help, and I never will. But I'm telling you, you've got to do something, and you've got to do it fast. Well, we can talk about it.
Friday.
Friday at the White House. Goodbye, Mr. President. Why don't we bury the hatchet and you come over here with Mrs. Roosevelt for supper Christmas Eve on your way to Hyde Park? Good, good. I'm delighted. Good evening, Mr. President. If I knew he was going to say yes, I never would have invited him. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
Package from Tiffany's.
Yes, sir, it arrived this morning.
Ah, yes. I'm going to give this to her. I'm going to tell her I want to adopt her. Where's Annie?
She's upstairs in her room, sir, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll have Drake call her.
Fine.
You have no reason to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Well, you're darn right she is, and I'm not nervous. Send her down.
Mr. Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. Hello.
Hello, Annie. How are you?
Fine. Thank you. How are you, sir?
Fine.
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 Annie, I think it's time we had a serious conversation.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Can I have a man-to-man talk with you?
Sure.
Well, Annie, I was born to a very poor family in a place they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Before I was 10, both my parents died, and I'd made a promise to myself that one day, somehow, some way, I was going to be rich. Very, very rich.
That was a good idea.
Well, I made my first million by the time I was 23. And 10 years later, I turned that into 100 million. That was a lot of money back then. But, well, Annie, all I ever really cared about was making money, and, well, I should just tell you, I was ruthless to those I had to step over to get to the top, because, well, I only ever believed that it doesn't matter how you treat people on your way to the top if you don't plan on going back down anymore. But, well, I've realized lately that it doesn't matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you've got, if you don't have anyone to share your life with. If you're all alone, well then, you might as well be broken back in Hell's Kitchen. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Oh, good.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I guess not.
I went to Tiffany's yesterday, and I got you this thing.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me.
I had it engraved.
Oh. Gee.
It's a locket, Annie. I noticed that old broken one you always wear, and I told myself, I'm going to get that kid a brand new locket.
Gosh, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Here, we can just take that old one off. Just
No, please don't make me take my locket off. I don't want anyone.
What is it, Annie?
This locket. My mom and dad left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know, being here with you for Christmas, I'm real lucky. But I just don't know how to say it. One thing I want in all the world, more than anything else, is to find my mother and father and to be like other kids with folks of my own.
It'll be all right, Annie.
Baby, it'll be all right.
I'll find them for you. I'll find your mother and father. Can we get her? I'll get her a brandy.
Oh. It'll be all right, Annie.
Miss Annie, you just see. If there's anyone who can find your parents, Warbucks is the man.
Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father, even if he has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations!
If he should need the FBI, then he will have the FBI.
With all the favors that he's done. J. Edgar Hoover owes him one. And then the midnight oil gets burned till not a stone is left unturned. an orphan for long. Where other men would call it wits and disappear, he'll use his fortune and his wits. So never, never fear, from the street or across the sea, and it's sweet we guarantee that you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
J. Edgar, Warbucks. I need 50 of your best G-men. For a day, a week, months, however long it takes. We'll put them on vacation. I'll pay for it. I'll pay all costs. Fine. When can I get them? Tomorrow? And Jay, I want Elliot Ness. We'll take him off the Capone case. Hip, hip!
Hooray! Tomorrow morning it begins. You're with the man who always wins. Trust in him and he'll prove mountains easily move. Oh, you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
Annie, I need your locket.
But Mr. Warbucks, I just told you that.
But it's our best clue. I'll have the FBI trace where it was bought and who bought it.
Oh, okay. Then maybe the FBI should have my note too.
Oh, you wait, Annie. You could be meeting your mother and father in just a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
Oh boy, I gotta write a letter to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
And Mr. Warbucks says I'll be meeting my parents within a couple of days.
Maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby?
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie, on America's favorite radio program, The Occident Hour of Smiles, starring your old softie, Bert Healy. A moment of tears. Say something.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
But still, remember, folks.
Smile, darn you, smile.
Right, Wacky, smile, darn you, smile. Say, Wacky, who's that who just walked into our WEAF studio?
Why, it's none other than the wealthy industrialist and the Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Roberts.
Now, Oliver Warbucks, I understand that you have something to tell the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Yes. Good evening, Bert Healy. Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's Municipal Orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any person who can prove they are Annie's parents.
Wow.
Wow. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAF New York, or directly to him at
my house, Bert Healy. At my home, Bert Healy, 987 5th Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 5th Avenue, New York. New York.
And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Oxidant toothpaste with Miracle L64 to bite bad breath for letting me appear. I just did a commercial. I've never endorsed a thing in my life. Great, this is
Good night,
embarrassing.
Oliver Warbucks.
Can't believe that.
Thanks for dropping by, Oliver Warbucks. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you. So get in touch right away, you hear?
Say, Mr. Healy, isn't it time once again for the lovely, lovely Boylan sisters?
It most certainly is, Wacky. Well, I can tell by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night's get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say Occident.
O-X-Y-D-E-N-T.
Toothpaste of the stars.
To make your teeth Hollywood bright.
So to all of our Hour of Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Boylan sisters, Fred McCracken,
And Wacky.
And Jimmy Johnson,
And this-
video's only mask announcer.
and this is Bert Healy saying, ha 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 ha. Hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Thank you. Your clothes may be Beau Brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Ready or not, here he goes. Listen to Bert tap his smiling toes.
Oh, the lovely Boylan sisters.
Your clothes may be Beau Brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed. You're never dressed without a S-M-I-L-E smiles on you.
Yes, this is your old softy Bert Healy, saying until next week, same time, same station. Bonsoir, buenas noches, good night, buenas Sarah, and I almost forgot. Good night.
That matters. Holy cow, Annie on the radio, coast to coast. She's famous. Wish I was on the radio. Yeah, me too. Not me. Who wants to be on the dumb old radio? I do. So, for all the Hours of Smiles families, this is Bert Healy saying, ha 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 ha. Hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan, ya both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be Beau Brummely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never
Did I hear happiness in here?
No, Miss Hannigan.
What are you still doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard. Soon enough, they're gonna make a musical about her. Now clean up this mess.
Miss Hannigan, I think...
Say it. She never misses. $50,000 reward. Ugh, what I couldn't do with $50,000. I hate Annie so much. You'd think I was her mother. Yeah?
Excuse us, ma'am. We knocked upstairs, but nobody answered. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah.
Oh, Ralph, I'm scared something could have happened to us.
Now, Shirley, it's gonna be fine. She's gonna be here. She's gonna be with us again.
No.
Now, ma'am.
What do you want?
Oh, we had terrible times back then. We had to move north to Canada. We had to leave our baby right here on your front stoop.
Our little girl, our Annie.
Annie?
Oh, please, nothing's happened to her.
No, can't believe it. You're Annie's parents? Where'd you say you come from again?
We come from a little farm up in Canada.
Manitoba.
Well, there we've got lots of chickens.
Little chickens.
Oh, we've got some ducks.
Ducks.
We've got some geese.
You should see all the geese.
And of course, our personal favorite, the roosters!
I never would have recognized you in 100 years.
Hey, we fooled you, and we're gonna fool that old warbucks too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
Ah, it's gonna be the best bunco job ever. But now listen, I know this guy in prison. He can help us get the fake birth certificate, any other papers we're gonna need. But Aggie, we're gonna need your help with some details about Annie that can help us pull this thing off.
Sure, I can help you a lot. But what's in it for me, Ralph?
Three-way split.
Half.
No, right, okay, half. Hey, but listen, we're gonna split this right down the middle, 25 large each, okay? But we gotta do it fast. We gotta give them the old rooster razzle-dazzle. 2-3 minutes tops, in and out. Get the kid, get the cash, and then we get the heck out of town.
That's the problem. The kid, Annie. What are you going to do with her afterwards?
Aggie, she ain't gonna be no problem.
When the rooster wants something to disappear, it disappears.
For good.
Rooster!
Now come on, Aggie. We get the $50,000. We blow this crummy town, and then me and Lil, hey, we're gonna meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Easy Street.
And President Roosevelt has so far lived up to none of his lofty campaign promises. All we have had from Franklin Delano Roosevelt and his so-called brain trust is a great deal of high-flown talk and virtually no action. In a nation wrecked by poverty, misery, and unemployment, it is deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, we've had enough of your fireside chats. It is time to...
Criticism's done. Nothing but criticism's done.
I know.
It's awful.
Has anybody seen the Washington Post this morning?
My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Franklin, you've already been elected.
Every cloud has a silver lining. Eh? You're never fully dressed without a smile?
Franklin. Oliver Warbucks in front, Franklin.
Oh, thank you, Louis. Show them in, please. Oliver? Oliver, good of you to have come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
And who is this we have here?
This is my good friend Annie.
Oh, Annie.
Yes, she was so excited to meet you, I couldn't resist bringing her along. Just to say hello, of course.
Yes, the little girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we get started?
Annie, if you just wait for me outside, I'll
No,
be there.
no, Oliver. Annie can stay. Having a child on hand will help keep us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Harold, I don't want to hear so much the gosh out of you.
Franklin, a child?
Now, Oliver, seeing as you represent the lucky few Americans who have any money left, I'd like to start with your views on matters.
Well, Mr. President, it's like Calvin Coolidge says, the business of this country is business. Well, yes, and for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we've got to get my factories open and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work and nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are getting more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Oh, Germany, people are starving here.
Oh, Harold, I know that, but in the long run, we're not.
Cordell, for people who are starving, there is no long run.
The trouble is, everything's happening at once. The stock market has taken another nosedive.
Sit-down strikes, riots.
Floods, dust storms.
And the FBI still hasn't caught Al Capone. Well, at least we're all in agreement on one thing. The situation is hopeless, and it's getting worse.
Henry, I'd like to see those figures.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow they'll be.
Quiet, little
Harold. Oh, what was that you just said? No, dear. Go on. It's still a free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just pick up my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Harold Ickes, stand up.
What?
You heard me. Stand up. Now sing.
Sing?
Yes, sing like Annie. I've just decided that if my administration is going to be anything, it's going to be optimistic about the future of this country.
Franklin, you
now
know that I don't...
sing.
The sun will come out
Louder.
tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that
yes.
tomorrow there'll be sun.
Perkins.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none.
So low for the president, and I'm stuck for the day that's gray and lonely. I just stick up my chin and grin and say, everyone, Republicans too, Oliver.
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day.
Mr. President, a telegram.
Oh, excuse me, everyone. This isn't for me. Oliver, this is for you. Hundreds of couples jamming street outside house, all claiming to be Annie's parents.
Oh, boy!
Have begun to screen them. Suggest you return to New York at once. Signed, Grace Farrell.
It appears the Hour of Smiles has more listeners than we thought, Annie.
Gee, hundreds of couples. One of them is bound to be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, it sounds like you should return to New York at once.
That's all right. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Annie.
Goodbye, Mr. President, and thank you.
No, thank you, Annie. You're just the kind of person a president should have around him.
Mr. President, what if we set up 1,000 federal projects?
Dams.
Yes. Highways. Yes.
New post offices.
Yes, and we give the unemployed work to build them.
We could create 5 million jobs in 6 months.
Weekly paychecks would help bring millions off relief and back to paying taxes. We'll build a country so strong that nobody, including Chancellor Hitler, could ever defeat us in a war.
Mr. President, what this country needs now more than ever is nothing less than a new outlook.
A new vision.
A new approach.
A new concept.
A new dedication.
A new horizon.
A new spirit.
A new attitude.
A new deal. Perkins, gentlemen, I was right all along. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day
Miss Farrell, I'm afraid there's still no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Drake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize that I've spoken to 617 women claiming to be Annie's mother and 619 men who have claimed to be her father? That makes, let me see.
1,236.
All liars. Drake, I never realized there were this many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them were from the Bronx, miss.
Grace, we're back.
Where are they, Miss Farrell? Where are all the people?
They're gone, dear. Come and gone. I'm sorry, Annie, but they were nothing but liars and fakes after nothing but the $50,000.
Are you certain?
Yes, none of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
Gee, I thought for sure somebody was going to be my mother and father.
Mr. Warbucks, it's just come by special messenger from the FBI.
Oh, finally. Elliot Ness has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy!
Yes, this sort was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
This sort of locket.
Yes, 90,000 made and sold.
90,000.
Annie, I'm afraid the gist of it is that Ness doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing your parents through the locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, gee, you did the best you could. If you can't find them, then nobody can. Anyways, I guess I can get along without folks. You didn't turn out so bad. You got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the wall and everything.
Excuse us, Mr. Warbucks. We'll go check on the dinner menu.
Annie, a Duesenberg is a car. Babe Ruth is the right fielder for the New York Yankees. There's something else I think you should know. I've made me a fortune that fortune made 10, been headlined and profiled again and again. But something was missing. I never quite knew that something was someone, but who? My speeches were greeted with thunderous acclaim at 2 universities bearing my name. Yes, something was missing each time I got through. That something was someone, but who? Who could that someone be? How could she make it known? Who would need me for me, need me for me alone? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I would find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams do come true. That something was no one but you. Not bad for an old man, huh? Who would need me for me, need me for me alone? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I'd find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams do come true. That something was no one but you. Grace,
Yes, sir.
do you still have those legal documents I gave you the other day?
Yes, I'll go get them.
Don't go. I haven't danced this much since J.P. Morgan went bust. Annie. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
Well, if I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one in the world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake!
Yes, sir.
Call Judge Brandeis and ask him to come over and sign the adoption papers.
Yes, sir.
Grace, tell Mrs. Pugh that we're going to have a house full of guests, and we're going to need flowers. Champagne. Caviar. Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. This is going to be a celebration. You can have anyone that you want to be there. Who would you like? Babe Ruth, Johnny Rockefeller, Madam Shanghai Check. She's kind of fun.
Well, I guess I'd like Miss Farrell here, and Mr. Dre, Mrs. Pugh, and Cecile, Annette, Mrs. Greer. I guess I'd like everyone Easter.
Of course, I'd like that too. Drake.
Yes, sir.
Could you please tell the staff to get spiffed up? They're going to be guests at Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids.
Oh, no. It'll be past their bedtime. But I'll tell you what. Tomorrow we'll have them all come over and we'll have a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too?
Miss Hannigan, too. Why not?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone is getting, and these are your words, sir, spiffed up for the party.
Wonderful. I suppose Annie and I should get spiffed up, too. Grace?
Yes, sir?
Grace, could you... Why, Grace, it's a very pretty dress.
Thank you, sir.
Could you have Cecile put one of Annie's new ones on and maybe have Annette do something with her hair? I don't know. Gussy her up.
Yes, sir. Gussy her up, gussy her up.
Gussie her up, gussie her up.
Annie, Annie, Annie.
Everything's humming now.
Hum, 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 hum. Good times are coming now since you came our way. It's Christmas, Christmas every day. We dismiss bad times, sad times. Now they're all yesterday's news since Annie kicked out the blues. Rockefellers, the barrels of money. We've got Annie, look what you've done for us, Annie. Big promoters got Annie. We've got Annie, turn on the fun for us. Benny's the king, by far, by far, by far.
Mama's got Jeff.
And Eleanor
Judge Brandeis, Annie, Annie, you filled our life with a song.
Staff, friends, welcome to the happiest night of my life. Annie made me the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last, together forever. We're tying a knot they never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn these skies to blue. I don't need anything but you. You've wrapped me around that cute little finger. You made life a song. You made me the singer.
And what's that bell to tune you always?
Boy, anything but you.
Yesterday was plain awful.
Awful.
You can say that again.
Again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
Not now.
that's then.
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas, but nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm the apple seller too, I don't need anything but you.
Hamlet needed his mother.
Woolworth needed his shop. Orville needed his brother. Or else Kerfuffle.
They're two of a kind, the happiest pair now. Like Fred and Adele, they're floating on air now. And what's the title of that dream that just came true? I don't need anything, anything.
I don't need anything but you.
Now, Oliver, Annie, the adoption procedure is very simple.
Sir.
Yes, what?
Excuse us, folks, we don't mean to. Oh, would you look at that? There she is, our little Annie.
Who are you?
Why, honey, we're your mom and dad.
Mudge is the name, Ralph Mudge. Okay, this is my wife, Shirley.
You never knew it, dear, but you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge.
Well, we was broke and we was sick and we had nowhere else to turn. And then a man gave us a chance to work on his farm up in Canada.
But we couldn't bring along no baby.
Oh, no, honey, we loved you, but we had to leave you behind.
Sir, we've spoken to a lot of people claiming to be Annie's parents.
Ah, proof. I suspect you be wanting some proof. So here is my driver's license. And, of course, Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl, name Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28th, 1922.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
It was in her notes, sir.
Yes, it is, but I still don't
No,
believe...
sir, you gotta believe us. We jumped on a Greyhound this afternoon. We headed straight over to the orphanage to fetch our Annie. And when we got there, the lovely lady there said we could find her here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I've dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Mr. Mudge, on the night that Annie was found at the orphanage...
Yeah, there's probably something you don't know. Now, on the night at the orphanage, we left her at the orphanage. We left her with a half a silver locket, and we kept the other half.
Look, she's wearing it.
Oh, and here is our half. And, of course, it fits perfectly.
Oh, thank goodness, Ralph, she's our Annie.
Oh, she is?
No.
She really is.
She seems to be.
Well, I guess we should gather her things, and we'll be taking her along.
Take her?
No.
Wait a minute, Mr. Mudge. What about the money?
Oh, sir, we don't have much money, but we'll be happy to give you whatever we have.
So you don't know that I've offered a certified check of $50,000 to anyone who could prove to be Annie's parents?
Oh, no. We don't know nothing about no certified check. We don't want your money.
Oh, no, we don't want no money.
Now, on
from
the
Annie.
other hand, Cheryl, remember that pig farm over in New Jersey? With that $50,000, we could buy that pig farm. We could raise Annie up right. In the fresh air, in the fresh eggs.
Fresh ham.
And the fresh ham. Now, you say it's certified, and all I gotta do is make it out to myself?
Yes, that's right. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh, of course, you wouldn't mind if Annie stays the night. It's Christmas Eve. You can come over tomorrow morning and you can pick up Annie and the check.
Oh.
Oh.
Their problem?
No, sir, whatever you prefer. Well, I guess we better be getting back to the hotel. Well, until tomorrow, honey, where you'll be spending the rest of your life with us.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye,
Annie, love.
Oh, pardon me there, Blondie. Well, Merry Christmas.
Season's greetings to you all.
What wonderful news, everyone.
Yes, wonderful news.
Annie has found her parents, and they seem to be a very nice couple.
Very nice.
Yes. Yes.
You're lucky, Annie.
Right. I'm lucky. Just think. A pig farm.
Miss Greer, champagne.
Yes, sir.
We should celebrate because it's Christmas Eve and we've just had the most wonderful news in the world. Annie's found her mother and father. We should all toast to Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge.
Annie. Annie.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
I seem to have the same effect on everyone.
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I feel as though I've seen him someplace before. I just can't remember where or when. There's just something about him. I don't believe he's who he says he is.
Mr. President.
Franklin, please.
Franklin. Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Oliver. Whatever I can do for you.
need to cry, nothing to fear. Bet you New Jersey's as nice as right here. Bet you my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. And maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby. Maybe.
Thank you, Grace. I never would have. Oh, Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
Yes, well, my folks will be coming for me, of course, so I guess I just wait for them here. I think they'll be taking me out to the country. Will you come and see me sometimes?
Yes, I'll see you, Annie.
You're up early, too.
We haven't slept. It's been quite a night as well. FBI men coming and going. Did you know the president's here?
Really?
Yes, Annie, I have something very difficult to tell you, and well, the president's going to help me tell it to you.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. It's lovely to see you again.
It's good to see you too, sir.
Franklin.
Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some sad news. From the handwriting and the paper in your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear, they aren't your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Where are they?
Annie, your mother and father passed away a long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all, like the other kids.
Are you all right, Annie?
Yes, because I guess I always knew that my parents were dead. Because I knew they loved me, and they would have come for me if they weren't.
Annie, I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Atta girl. Who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could easily have been forged, but the thing is, they knew about the locket.
The locket, there's your key.
But nobody knew about the locket except for us and the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Ah, Miss Hannigan, delighted to meet you.
Oh, same here. I'd know you anywhere. You're Oliver Warbucks, right?
Yes, yes. Miss Hannigan, allow me to introduce you to everyone. You already know my secretary, Miss Farrell.
Yeah.
And that is the President of the United States. Sure. And that is my butler, Drake.
Hi, kids. Annie. Hi, Annie. Look, kids. There's Christmas presents here for all of us.
Oh, my goodness.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come from the FBI.
Oh, finally. Comes the dawn.
Annie,
all
come
fits
take a look
together.
at this.
Yes.
Leaping lizards.
Show it to
Who
the
would have
president.
guessed?
Leaping lizards.
Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Show them in, Drake.
With pleasure, sir.
Should we call your car for you?
No, Eleanor can wait.
Do come in, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Oh, well, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Merry Christmas, one and all.
Oh, Merry
Merry,
Christmas.
Merry, 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 Merry
Thank you, Drake.
Christmas.
Well, there she is, our little girl.
Your little girl.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hello, dear.
Well, we don't want to interrupt. You know, with it being Christmas and all, we just came to pick up our Annie. Her suitcase.
Allow me.
Okay. And, of course, the check.
Oh, the check. Oh, I almost forgotten. There it is. Oh, yeah. Here it is, Mr. Mudge. $50,000 certified.
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 Paid to the order of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Paid to the order of the jig is up.
The jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan.
Also known as Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Oh, I like that.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Franklin, I believe fraud is a federal offense, and your Secret Service men have the power to arrest.
Yes, Oliver, they certainly do. Drake, will you show them out, please?
Yes, sir.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.
Solo for Warbucks. And you'll find this woman's their accomplice. Fa la 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 la. Arrest her too.
Me? But I hadn't met these people till yesterday.
Ah, come off it, Aggie.
Yeah, Aggie, if Lil now taking the fall, so is you.
Mr. Warbucks, Oliver, I never done anything to you. I just...
The jig is up.
Annie, Annie, just tell him how good and kind I always was to you.
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan. But remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie.
Brat! I'll let you in on a little secret. I never liked you either, you little gold digger. And I never liked any of you either.
Your days are numbered.
Ooh, let me at her! Let me at her! Oh, goodness.
Oh, Annie, we'd love to meet your friends.
Okay, kids, I'd like you to meet Miss Grace Farrell.
Hi, kids.
And this is Mr. Daddy Warbucks.
Hi, kids.
Oh, yeah, and this is the President of the United States.
Hi, kids.
Children, Miss Hannigan is gone for good. And you never have to work again. Instead, you'll get classrooms and teachers.
Oh, but listen, kids, no more mush.
Yes, girls, for you and perhaps all of us, this Christmas is going to be the beginning of a happy new time. I know the depression's depressing,
The children the covers are filled.
and windows are minus their dressing.
The children don't grin, the Santas are thin.
And I've heard a terrible rumor, no goodwill, no cheer. We're getting a new deal for Christmas this year.
The snowflakes are bright and falling, and no one else sticks, no peppermint sticks.
And all through the land folks are bawling.
And filled with despair, 'cause coffers are bare.
But Santa's got some new assistance. There's no need to fear. They're bringing a new deal for Christmas this year. Bong 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 bong.
Ho ho on Farley and Perkins. Ho ho on Nicky's and Wallace. On Morganthau and Cummings.
Fill the pockets with dollars.
Ho ho on Roper and Swanson. Get along Cordell Hall.
Get along, giddy up,
rocking with laughter. We haven't got room for any more gloom. Let's ring every bell from its rapture.
And chime across the land.
Tomorrow's ahead.
Those happy days that we were promised
are finally here.
We're getting a new deal for Christmas. 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 Christmas this year.
Sandy! Oh, Sandy.
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may.